everyone, welcome back to Vlogmas day number 2. Today is Wednesday the 29th of November, so we're still in November, so I'm going to be 3 days ahead for Vlogmas, I think. Just so then you know what day we're on. 29th of November. Oh, what a day, what a night, oh my gosh. Right, so first off, what a winter wonderland out there today. It was like -4 at like 8:30 in the morning, and it's frosty and it's the proper winter wonderland, which was lovely, except it's like harder work to like get about, isn't it, and drive in it and stuff. Yeah, so it's freezing outside, literally, and yeah, I am exhausted, like major. Oscar is here. He was sick all night he was sick. It started at about 1 AM and I ended up sleeping on the sofa in front of the fire with him, with a sick bucket, because he just didn't manage to get to the toilet at all. He just was sick everywhere. And yeah, he woke up Alfie, who then wanted to come down with us. So his dad woke up at 3 for work. He went to work, we were all up downstairs by then. And yeah, we just sat on the sofa. I drifted off briefly at about 5:30, but my alarm clock goes off at 6 or 6:10. So yeah, I didn't have much sleep at all. It must have been about 3 hours all in all. So I am a little bit exhausted. I haven't managed to have a shower yet, so I'm going to go do that. There is just a mountain of washing. A mountain, all bed covers. I'm glad I've got my Vax spot wash cleaner, carpet cleaner, because he was sick all over the floor. And yeah, so I'm going to go and sort that mess out upstairs today, and get the airer out, you know, like the heated towel rail, not towel rail, heated washing rail thing, you know what I mean. And I'm going to set it up in the sunroom, and I'm going to put all my washing on there so I don't use my dryer so much today, because it's going to be like, I'd say at least 10 loads of washing, and that's mostly because they're really bulky items, and they're all different colours, and some are like really dark, new, fluffy covers and blankets and stuff, and some are like white sheets. So yeah, it's going to be like 10 loads of washing to do today. So Oscar's here, he's in the front room, he's got his sick bucket, he feels a little bit better. He had to go on the school run with me, obviously, so I took the sick bucket in the car with me, and yeah, I feel rotten because I haven't had a shower. So I think what I'm going to do is sort out all these sicky sheets, put them in order of what's going to go in, get a load in, go for a shower, spruce myself up a bit, waken up, and also make myself a really, really large coffee to keep me going for the rest of the day. I've run out of coffee pods, so it's going to have to be a plungery one. So yeah, I'm going to go do that. What a start to Vlogmas. I know we've got one video out already, but yeah, typical, isn't it? Anyway, so we're on the 29th. I'm going to be 3 days ahead for now for Vlogmas, and yeah, so I thought I'd do a video today, one tomorrow, and that will be, I mean, typically people do a day ahead, so they would be starting tomorrow. If they were doing Vlogmas, they'll start on the 30th. So we're almost there in December. I can't believe how quickly December has come round. Like, it's mad. This year has gone incredibly quickly. Like, I don't even know where it's gone. Anyway, I'm going to get these sheets and I'm at least going to get the sheets and the carpet cleaned, definitely, right away. I'm going to go check on my boy first, to make sure he's alright. But anyway, I will see you in a bit. So this is the piles. That might be too big. We've got a red pile, fluffy things. And over there too. And I need to hoover, so I'm going to get one of these in now to wash, and then I'm going to put my heated thing on, and then I'm just going to blast through it today. Oh, it was hard work that. I cleaned this carpet, by the way, so did that. Hi everyone. I've put my first load of washing in. I've had 2 coffees, so I'm feeling a little bit more awake. I'm going to get the hoover down, I'm going to do some hoovering, and then I'm going to go for a shower because I desperately need one. I just feel a bit tired and grubby because I've been dealing with nasty stuff. I'm like sick. Lovely. The joys of parenthood. I feel a bit ugh. So I'm going to go and have a nice second cup of coffee. I'm going to have a nice hot shower and it'll be great. It's not really the most aesthetic look when there's a Christmas tree there, but you know, what can you do when you've got like 10 loads of washing to do? Right, I just had a shower. I haven't creamed or put any makeup on, so I don't look any better, but I feel much better. I haven't dried my hair yet. I'm just waiting for it to like go a little bit dry, and then I'm going to run upstairs and dry it. I'm hungry, so I'm having a croissant. Oscar doesn't want anything. He says he's not hungry. I think he's still not feeling very well. Are you still not feeling very well? He's got my computer. He's in his pyjamas. Aren't you? Yeah, so I've got another load in. About 3 or 4 to go now. 3 to go. And yeah, I'm gonna have this croissant and I'll probably sit and watch something while I eat it and chill out, because there's not much I can do now until that goes off, and then I can put another load in. So I did my croissant in the air fryer and it's burnt a bit there, which is not great, but it smells so nice and it's all crispy. It only took 3 minutes. Hi everyone, I am just go upstairs to dry my hair and put some face cream on because I'm really dry. My skin is really dry today. It's probably the weather, you know, when it goes frosty. When it goes frosty and cold, it like dries out your skin. So I'm gonna put some cream on. I'm not gonna put any makeup on. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I can't be messed, and no one's gonna see me anyway. So in about 50 minutes I'm gonna go collect Alfie from school, and then Oliver. Obviously Oscar is here, so it's a bit of a slim down school run. I couldn't think of the thing then. I couldn't think of what I was trying to say. Oh, I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling the tiredness now of the 2-3 hour sleep last night. So I thought, oh, I'll go upstairs and I'll do my face and I'll dry my hair and I'll have a big cup of tea, and then hopefully that will set me up for the school run, because it's hit me. It's because it's lovely and warm in the house. I've kept the heating on for Oscar. It's lovely and warm and cosy, and I've done all the cleaning, and it's nice and cosy in the house. Lovely day though. The sun is gorgeous. I'd have loved to go out for a walk today, but I can't because Oscar's here. So yeah, I would have loved to go out because it's a lovely day. It's probably going to be raining tomorrow, actually, to be fair. He can't go to school tomorrow either, because that 48-hour rule is in place, isn't it? And I told the school, and they were like, oh, because he's been sick 48 hours. So if he's not sick today, he can... Sorry, I'm just messing with my skin while I'm talking to you. If he's not sick today or tomorrow, he can go back on Friday morning, because the last time he was sick was... oh, it's in the middle of the night, like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So he should be able to go on Friday if he doesn't get sick again, basically. So I have finished drying my hair and I put a little bit of makeup on. I put some concealer on, some powder and some blusher, just to, I don't know, make myself feel better. I don't look any different than I did this morning really, but I certainly feel better. I felt bit dodgy this morning. It's lack of sleep. But I feel better now. So I am going to go do the school run in a minute. Well, 50 minutes, an hour, something like that. I think it's about 2 o'clock at the minute. I'm going to take the kids to my dad's house because he is feeding them their tea tonight. He has a big stew for Alfie because he made a massive stew and he can't eat it all himself. So Alfie's going to help him out. And Oscar's got some chicken wings or something. So he's going, they're all going, all three of them. So I'll just, after the school run, just drop down to my dad's, drop them off, and I'll come home and figure out what's for tea for me and Mark, which I have no idea. Yeah, and Mark will probably pick him up later after work. So yeah, I'm just gonna come back home and figure out what's for tea. I really need to eat all my freezer food and everything in the cupboard over the next couple of weeks, just because Christmas is coming up and I may need freezer space for that, and it's just overflowing. I just need to go in my freezer and do some meal planning. So that sort of thing, when I don't plan and I want to eat from my freezer, I tend to forget what I've got, and then I'm like, oh, there's nothing in, but there's loads in. Yeah, so we're gonna have to raid the freezer tonight, I think. My phone's ringing somewhere, bear with me. Sorry about that, my phone was ringing and it was downstairs, so I had to run down and get it. It's very noisy in there. It's very noisy in here because the spin is on me wash. Yeah, sorry, my phone was ringing. So yeah, I don't think, I was just gonna make a big cup of tea because I've run out of coffee basically. If I had some pods, I would have just made a little coffee, but I've run out of pods. I've run out of a lot of things. I needed to go shopping today. We don't have any ham for their lunches, things like that. And yeah, I would have gone out, but I can't because I've got Oscar, so I'm gonna have to send Mark out later when he arrives back from work. Anyway, I'm gonna go for now. I will see you probably after the school run now. And yeah, speak to you in a bit. Hi everyone, I'm back home now from the school run. I dropped the kids off at my dad's house. They're having tea there. Oscar's feeling much better, so he's there with Alfie. Oliver didn't want to have his tea at Grandad's, so he's here. No. He came home with me. And Mark has finished work, so he's going to go pick everyone up on the way, I think. I'm going to ring him in a bit and say, go pick him up for me. I'm just watching a bit of YouTube, and I'm going to cook some tea in a minute. I have to be careful about cooking tea because it might be ready too quickly for Mark, and he's like 40 minutes away at the minute, so I have to hold off cooking tea. I think if we've got some chicken in the freezer, I'm gonna make like with chicken nuggets, like a sweet and sour chicken basically with fried rice. So I think that's what I'm gonna have. I might have a pizza in there for Oliver. So yeah, I think I do. So that's what Oliver's gonna have. Anyway, so yeah, we got back home. It was a lovely, quiet school run. The sun was like amazing. No one would record it for me though. I was very upset. It's like, somebody record the sunset for my vlog. They were like, no. I was like, oh, they would have loved that. The vlog peoples would have loved that sunset. I caught a little bit outside, but not much. I'll put it on the end of this video. Yeah, so we've got Maisie here. Hello, Maisie. And we are we're halfway through the epic washing that I need to do with all the sicky sheets and all that jazz. And yeah, I was gonna talk about something. I can't remember what I was gonna say. Now. I've completely forgotten. Anyway, I'm gonna watch YouTube. I've just noticed that nobody's uploading, so I was like to Oliver, oh, roll on Vlogmas. Yeah. Because we're on the 29th, are we? We're on the 29th. We're on the 29th, so there's no Vlogmases yet. They'll come out in 2 days. And I was like, and there'll be loads to watch. But then when you're doing Vlogmas yourself, you don't have time to watch. Yeah. So vloggers watching other people vlog, but you've got time to vlog your Vlogmas. So you've not got enough time to watch their Vlogmas. Yeah. But yeah, so there'll be loads to watch in a couple of days. So anyway, I am going to go in the freezer, have a look for what I can make for tea, and then I'm going to pick a time when Mark is close by to put it on, because it only takes 20 minutes. Very quick tea. What's up? Look at her. What's the matter, Maisie? Did you hear something? It'll be the neighbours.
She's got really good hearing, so she must have
Yeah, it must be the neighbours. Because the curtains are shut. We got new neighbours actually. A young couple, they live like next to us on our semi-detached, basically, you know what I mean. So our old neighbours moved, and our old neighbours were like so quiet that you never heard them, ever. Hardly ever. There was once a baby. They had a grandchild, and it was a baby, and I thought a baby was in my house. I was like, God, it's like it's in the same house as me. And I didn't really put two and two together until they moved in, and I realised how quiet the neighbours were and how much they could actually hear. They probably can hear me fully now talking.
I can't hear next door.
Well, you're partially deaf, Oliver.
Well, yeah, I was expecting to hear more. But, yeah.
I hear them. I hear like full conversation sometimes, and yeah, I can hear everything. So yeah, everything that we've ever said since we've lived in this house, our old neighbours probably heard us.
A lot of shouting.
Oh yeah, with the kids fighting and shouting at each other and screaming and running around, chasing each other. Can you imagine? Anyway, like this older couple living next door to a family with 3 kids, boys that like to shout at each other and fight and stuff. And then the new neighbours are a young couple, so they're a little bit louder, but they're just a couple, very young. They're quite young, yeah.
I hope we don't put them off having kids.
Yeah, I do. I hope we don't put them off having kids.
Well, it's true.
We're not that bad.
We're not that
it's just
bad,
that when you've got 3 kids, it is loud. It's always loud.
Always.
So yeah. Anyway, so we got new neighbours. That's exciting. I sent them round a card. I have to remember their names because I'm terrible.
See?
My memory's terrible at the minute. Harry, I think. Harry or Henry? I'm sure he said Henry, but Dad is sure he said Harry, I think. Lauren? No. Louisa? No. I'll get back to you with that one. Jane? Oh no, that's the other neighbours. Jane is our other neighbour. I couldn't remember the ladies for months and months and months, the older one. I remember George. But I totally forgot the woman's name for months and months and months. I had to send Alfie in to find out her name because she works at his school.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what is that woman's name? Anyway, I've been talking for 6 minutes about absolute crap. What was her name? That's really annoying me now. I'll get back to you. It's Harry or Henry or something. I think it's Harry. And I'll ask Mark when he's back. He'll remember. I was nowhere near. It's Nicole. I text my sister and told her their names, so then I could always go back in the old chat and bring up the message. So it's Nicole, and I'm very conscious that they can currently hear me talking about them, because these walls are paper thin. Paper thin. Like, you can hear everything. So yeah. The old neighbours must have thought I was crackers talking to myself all day long. There's no kids, Mark's not there. Who's she talking to? Just the camera all day. Must have thought I was going absolutely round the bend. Yeah. Anyway,
well, you see the camera, don't you, like if they look through the window.
Well, yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go watch YouTube or do something, I don't know. Make tea, that's what I'm gonna do. While watching YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm just rambling. I am rambling now, aren't I?
Rambling now.
This is what happens when you do a daily vlog and you're tired and you've only had 2 hours sleep and you've been cleaning sick all day and you've been cooped up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start to ramble. Anyway, I'm going bye.